Hey, what's up guys? And we're back with honestly pretty unlikely video for Counter's side. So apparently we're getting Code Geass collab, which is interesting. Before you start getting excited, I would like to remind you what happened with the last collab. So you know, just just something to think about. Do I think it's likely that they're gonna cancel it? No, I would say it's like very unlikely that this is getting cancelled. And the reason for it, at least for me, is after the big fuck up with last collab, I feel like they would not announce this if they were like 1000% sure this is getting released. I would be embarrassed if this was not secure and it somehow got fucking cancelled again, and you're sitting there and have to explain for the second time why and how you fucked up. I don't think they could even afford that, so I'm not gonna get excited about it, but also it's pretty unlikely that this is getting cancelled. So it should release next week on August 23rd after maintenance, which is nice. And let's watch the video, and then I'll talk about the characters quickly. Alright. So that's the video. I will probably leave the link to the video in the description of the video for you guys, so you can watch it yourself if you want to. But I personally am a big fan of Code Geass. I don't really care about mechs all that much in anime, but that was one of the shows that I did watch regardless of it having mechs, and it's definitely one of my favorite shows. It's not like #1, but it's definitely up there. It's definitely a classic too for many people, so I really like the show. Now for the characters in game, fortunately or unfortunately, because it's collab, in Counter side don't expect strong units, which, yeah, it just is what it is. At least we're getting one pretty good character. Now, the first one we can talk about is CC. So she herself is probably like the weakest of the characters in the collab. She doesn't really do too much stuff herself, plus her stats are pretty low in comparison to other units, and she costs 4 too. So unfortunately, not that great of a unit. Doesn't really do too much. Yeah, it's just not much to say. She's just meh. Now Lelouch himself is pretty okay, but it's not really that great. It's better than CC, but he's not something that, like, you would use all the time and is super powerful. He gives you some buffs. Gives you skill seal when you deploy him, which is, you know, that's kind of nice. Also some skill haste and barriers. So that's also not too bad. But overall, those are not some like big ass buffs. They're just, you know, they're just nice every now and then that you get. So that's why he's kind of okay unit, not the greatest. He is a supporter unit too. Just if you did not know. Now the last unit, the Kalen, she is actually pretty good. She's a Awaken unit though, and if I remember correctly, you had to actually pull with black tickets for her, right? So that might be a problem for some people, especially after like some banners we had. Now we had a lot of awakened banners, which is kind of funny that they did so many banners at once, so you can pull on any character you missed, and a little bit after they released collab info where you also will be pulling on awakened. I think that's kind of shitty for people, because you probably spend the tickets, or like at least some people did spend tickets on rerun unit, and now they're gonna regret it because you have a limited unit that's actually pretty good, and this is your probably only chance to get it, and after that, good luck. So that's unfortunate. Lulush, if I'm not mistaken, was given for free, so you don't have to pull for him. CC, I'm not sure. I think she's just a regular unit banner. So we'll see. We'll see if they change anything. I will be talking about it next week when we get the patch notes, because they should put the details how we obtain all of those units. But this is what I'm expecting will happen. That they will carry over the system from other regions, so I don't expect them to give all those characters for free or guarantee them. So yeah, that's my expectation. Again, out of the bunch, Karen definitely is the best. She does pretty good damage, so she's good. She's basically good for both PvP and PvE. Does good damage, has some HP burn, so in like hard stages that definitely helps. And she can actually survive pretty decently because she has perfect evasion and some barriers. So and then also provide some debuffs. So again, like definitely a good unit. And definitely good for PvE, like harder stages to use. So she will definitely be a good addition for new accounts. Definitely a decent unit to pull for, honestly. I think she can probably carry relatively well a new account. So if you've just started and you're thinking of pulling her, or maybe you're re-rolling right now, she might actually not be a bad choice to re-roll for, in my opinion. So yeah, overall decent information. I I myself don't know what I will do, because Karen is actually a useful unit, but we have so many good units coming that I don't know if I want to waste my currency on pulling on her, to be honest. This month was supposed to be a saving month for me, because I'll have like 3 awaken units, actually 1, 2, 3, 4 awaken units in a row that I want to pull. So I'm still conflicted if I want to pull on her personally. I'll get Lulush and CC for sure. That should not be a problem, but Karen, I'm not sure. That one gonna be more more tough. I don't know. Maybe I will pull just to have it, especially since it's decent. And it's gonna be limited, unfortunately. I could always skip on one of the awaken units, I suppose, and then try to summon it later down the line, either with like some tickets that might happen for anniversaries or whatnot, or on the rerun banner, I suppose. So probably a better thing to do. But yeah, I'll think about it. Have time till next week, so unless they change some pool stuff or they give you pool currency, then yeah, I mean that would be great, but I'm not counting on that. But anyway, that's the news. So I know that a decent amount of you might be pretty excited about it. So I actually wonder if this is compensation for fucking up the last collab. Maybe they cannot finalize. I don't know what the problem is with Guilty Gear collab, but maybe they literally cannot just bring it over, and they're like, okay, guys, we need to do something instead. So let's try bringing Code Geass. Maybe that's easier, and maybe that's why they did it. Or maybe it was their plan all along to bring both collabs for the global, and since the other one didn't happen, they focused on this one instead. So kind of interesting situation. Not something I expected. That one I would have never guessed that they're bringing Code Geass of all things right now. So pretty nice, because for some people it will spice the month that was supposed to be sleeper. So that's nice. But all right, that's it from me for today, and until I see you guys next time. Peace.